On the barren lands of the Persian Plateau, where summers burn like fire and winters freeze like ice, there exists a proud flower that rises from the cracked, dry soil. A delicate, violet flower that blooms only for a few short days each year, yet carries a value greater than gold. It is saffron, the symbol of beauty, resilience, and the will to survive of Iranian farmers. People call saffron red gold, not only for its exceptional economic value, but also for the arduous journey behind every tiny red stigma. In Iran, which produces nearly 90% of the world's saffron, this flower is not merely a crop. It is a national pride, the soul of arid lands, where people have learned to turn hardship into value and deserts into fields of gold. Today, let's follow the journey of this purple flower across the desert, from the moment the bulbs are planted in the ground to the harvest and processing of this precious spice. From skillful hands to modern machinery, this journey not only shapes the future of saffron but also preserves a cultural heritage, turning each red thread into a symbol of perseverance and creativity. The journey begins in the most famous saffron-growing region, Khorasan Razavi, located in northeastern Iran, where the climate is harsh, the land dry, and rainfall scarce. Yet in a place where few plants can survive, saffron thrives. This flower requires loose, well-drained soil and a dry, cold climate, conditions that seem unfavorable but are, in fact, perfect for its growth. Farmers usually plant saffron bulbs in summer, when the soil is dry. The best time is June and the first week of July. The distance between bulbs ranges from 5 to 20 centimeters, rows from 25 to 30 centimeters apart, and the bulbs are planted 15 to 20 centimeters apart, 20 centimeters deep, depending on how cold or hot the climate is. That is when the ground burns with heat, but also the perfect time for the bulbs to begin their long slumber beneath the soil. Through the hot summer months, they lie dormant, storing energy, waiting for the cool, moist winds of autumn to awaken them. When autumn arrives and the chilly breeze sweeps across the land, small sprouts begin to emerge, carrying the gentle purple hue of saffron flowers, a sign that harvest season is near. In November, the entire Khorasan region turns violet in color. The blooming period lasts only a few days, and every early autumn morning, when dew still clings to the fields, farmers bend over the rows of flowers, carefully picking them one by one. Harvesting saffron is a completely manual process. No machine can replace the human touch. Each worker can collect 150 to 200 flowers per hour, working from dawn until the delicate petals close under the midday heat. This work demands absolute precision. A single rough movement can crush the petals and reduce the value of the stigma. Saffron is the dried stigma of the Crocus sativus flower. The stigmas must be separated from the flowers quickly to preserve their quality. The stigma, the female part of the flower, consists of 3 thin red threads known as pushal saffron. This process also requires great skill and concentration. Locals have a saying, "One drop of sweat for one strand of saffron." Skilled workers can separate 600 threads per hour, enough to show how much effort is behind every gram of this product. The next step is to dry the fresh stigmas quickly, so the saffron is dehydrated using machines. These machines remove moisture until it drops to around 7%. When a strand easily breaks under the fingers, it means the saffron has dried perfectly. The dried stigmas, now bright red with a soft aroma and a gentle bitterness, are the finest saffron, the pride of the Iranian farmers. A single mistake can ruin its aroma and color forever. This delicacy makes saffron not just an agricultural product, but a true work of art and patience. It takes about 150,000 flowers to produce just 1 kilogram of dried saffron, and to gather that many, people must work tirelessly for days. After the flowering season, green leaves continue to grow through winter to nourish the bulbs, then quietly wither as spring arrives. That cycle repeats itself, steady and enduring, like the persistence of those who live in the desert, planting faith in a flower that blooms only once a year but brings immense value to the world. Not only Iran, but many other countries are also building their own saffron brands. In Kashmir, India, saffron is considered the soul of the land and a symbol of purity. In Spain, La Mancha saffron is famous for its deep red color and rich aroma, protected by the European Union's geographical indication. In Greece, Morocco, and Afghanistan, small farms are being revived thanks to saffron, a crop that can yield incomes dozens of times higher than wheat or corn. Today, the advancement of technology has opened new directions for this precious plant. Modern farms now use smart drip irrigation systems that save water and stabilize plant growth. Cold drying technology has replaced traditional methods, preserving saffron's pure color and aroma. Some regions even grow saffron in greenhouses with carefully controlled temperature and humidity, ensuring high yields and reducing the risks of climate change. These innovations have transformed saffron from a traditional craft into a high-tech agricultural industry, one that preserves heritage while moving toward a sustainable future. Saffron is not only a spice but also a treasure in medicine and nutrition. It contains over 150 volatile natural compounds, including crocin, picrocrocin, and saffronal, which gives saffron its golden color, gentle aroma, and mild bitterness, as well as essential minerals and vitamins beneficial to human health. In traditional medicine, saffron was used to improve blood circulation, reduce stress, calm the nerves, and enhance sleep. Modern research has shown that saffron has strong antioxidant properties, helps reduce mild depression, improves memory, and supports heart health. It's no wonder saffron is called a natural elixir, a symbol of purity and longevity. The economic value of saffron is truly astonishing. Depending on quality, its price can range from $1,500 to over $10,000 per kilogram, and the total annual global harvest is only about 200 tons. In the international market, demand for saffron continues to rise, especially in fine cuisine, cosmetics, and natural pharmaceuticals. Those tiny red threads have provided livelihoods for hundreds of thousands of farmers in arid regions across the world. For them, saffron is not just income, it is pride, a revival of lands once forgotten. However, saffron's journey has not always been smooth. With harsher climates, prolonged droughts, and rising labor costs, many regions face difficulties. Additionally, the market struggles with adulteration and fake saffron, damaging the reputation of honest producers. That's why sustainable saffron programs have been implemented worldwide, focusing on quality, traceability, and geographical protection, ensuring that every saffron thread is honored for its true worth. Saffron, the red gold of world agriculture, is not merely a gift of nature but the crystallization of human labor, knowledge, and aspiration. It is a symbol of endurance, of simple yet profound beauty. It brings not only livelihood but also tells a story of faith, that even in the harshest conditions, humans can create miracles, as long as there is love and perseverance. Today, amid the desert winds, the purple flowers still tremble gently under the sunlight, and there, farmers continue their journey, the journey of keeping the flame alive for the world's red gold. Perhaps, within those delicate red threads we can see the most precious value of agriculture, an unwavering belief in the life of Mother Earth. Thank you for joining us on this journey. We hope you enjoyed it. Share your thoughts and see you in the next video.